get started with the main topic of this video, definitely go check out Lux today, where you can buy some really cool and nicely built watches, shoes, and shades. Of course, if you go on the website and order something and use the slimshaynee coupon code, you'll be able to get 20% off, and as you can see, I got around $20 off. So anyways, let's get on to the main topic of the video. Yo guys, what is up? Slimshaynee Graphics here to bring you back another video, and for this video today I'm going to be showing you guys another online graphic designer, basically like another cheaper version of Photoshop, another cheaper version of the efficiency photo editor on Mac. I think that's what it's called, efficiency or affinity or something like that, I forget the name, but it's a really good program. And when actually using this online program right here called Gravit or Gravit, something like that, I think that's how you pronounce it as well, but I found this to be just like the affinity editor that you would find on Mac basically, and of course there's one on iOS as well, but this is more like the Mac version and pretty much a simpler version as well. I really like it for people that are getting into making graphics basically, and I think this is something that you guys might enjoy, especially because you have templates to choose from, but of course you have to make an account if you really want to do that. But when you actually go onto the website from the link in the description below, it'll bring you right to right here, and basically you can make whatever picture you want without having to sign in. That is if you want to get templates. But anyways, let us get started. So click on create, and this is how we start off, just a blank page right here. You actually can add multiple pages if you want. I'm not too sure why, but if you want to do that you can, I guess, if you have multiple projects that you're working on at once or something. But we're going to start out with the width and the height. There's also page sizes that you can choose from if you really want to try that, if you really want to. But we're just going to do 1920 by 1080. And we're going to go to... There we go. We got our 1920 by 1080. If you click on this right here, fit all, it'll bring you to right here. Everything fits pretty nicely. Really cool. So what we're going to do here is click on this right here. This will actually get us started off with whatever color we need or anything like that. And if you actually want to import a picture, you can just click on this and then choose image, and then you can choose from one of these options right here, and then you can change that one depending on however you wish. This right here, I always found this pretty weird, the angular gradient. I don't know too much what this would be used for or what the use is for it. Kind of looks like a radar, which is pretty cool. I always found that really cool. But I really do like the radial and linear gradient. The primary color I've never really been into, just, I don't know. I guess it's good if you want to make something stand out, depending on whatever it is right here. But we're going to take a look at one of these two right here. This one's pretty easy to use. As you can see right here, you can change that up on however you wish. Make it go crazy. You can do this and do this, and then if you want to add something else in there, you can add a third thing in there, so you can actually do something like that if you want to go all out doing something weird such as that. So go right ahead if you always wanted to try that. But we're gonna back up right here. Let me undo a couple things. All right, there we go. So we're gonna go back into here where we have only two of them now, but in here what you could do is we can lift, we actually can click on this one right here, and this will trigger whatever color we want to make right here. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of variety of colors that we can choose from. We're just going to choose like a cooler, weird, sky-ish, baby-ish, dark bluish kind of blue. I don't know, it's like a mixture blue. It's a very cool blue color that I like. But as you can see right there, we're going to drag those up, and we're going to drag this to the side to make it seem as if there's a vignette to the picture basically. So as you can see, it looks like a vignette around here. I think that's how you do pronounce it. I always pronounced it as vignette, but as you can see, there we are. Really cool start on how it looks so far. It's pretty easy to do, as you can clearly see. We're going to throw in a random shape on here. As you can see, there's a whole ton of shapes that you can choose from. Whatever floats your boat, on the most part, you can definitely do. One thing I wish that you can do on here is make a rhombus. I always thought that would be nice if there was a rhombus that you can make on here. That would have been really great. if you could do that. I could try making one at some point. I'm not going to try that right now, but that'll be for another time. But anyways, though, we're just going to throw in a random runner. We're going to throw a random one in right here. We're going to throw a polygon. There we go. We're going to drag that right here. We're going to rotate it to where it's hopefully at a correct angle. So anyways, though, what we're going to do is we're actually going to add in borders right here. I would actually do this. If you want to join along with me for the ride, we're going to put 3 on. I think that's a good border size. There we go. We're actually going to click on this now, and we are going to make it fully transparent. Boom. There we go. See? Cool stuff. Cool stuff. What we're going to do now from right here is we are going to add some drop shadow, and we're going to make it 25. 25 is usually a good number. There we go. Looks really cool so far. We're not done yet because I want to show you guys some other stuff right here. You actually can add some other things here if you really want to, like mirror. Mirror is really cool. I always enjoyed that one. So if you really want to, you can, let's actually make this more like that. And one thing that you can do too is similar to the affinity editor, you can right click on it, and then you can arrange it to bring forward, back, align it, center, and then click on it again, align, middle, boom, like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna make this, we're gonna keep the reflection on that because I really freaking like that. I always thought that was cool. You can add a vignette if you really wanted to right there, or vignette. I don't know. I was looking at that for a second. It kind of got me. I don't know why I was doing that, but just cause. So right there, as we can see, really cool looking so far how we started out. It's just the beginning of this. We haven't even started. Well, we're almost there to make a normal looking picture with a name on it. So we're gonna add in our own text. So we're gonna just do slimshaynee. That's what we're gonna stick with, just to be safe. Let us change this up right here. We're gonna change the fonts up. Also too, when you open this up for the first time, and if you accidentally highlight it like I did, for some reason it just like stops for a second, like everything slows down. I don't know why it slows down. I always found that ridiculous. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen though. But we're gonna look through. Oh, I like the racing ones. Let's use this one just because it looks coolio. So let's actually click on this one again. For some reason it does that too. You have to like go back to it. Let's go back down and click on it again. It'd be giving us problems here. Like boy. So when we scroll all the way down here, hopefully if I can find it again, that would be great. Racing Sans, and there we can see it actually it's a lot better. We're gonna bring it to 60. 60 is usually good. Actually, you know what? Let's bring it up again. There we go. Awesome sauce. Let's add in a border now. And for the border right here, we are going to make it 3, because 3 is usually the style, the norm. Drop shadow, we're going to bring that back down to 25 again. There we go. Looks really cool now. And the last thing that not the last thing, but one of the last things we're going to do is we're going to click on the eyedrop and then go into the background, click on that, and then we can see our text is the same color as the background. One thing that I find really cool about that editor. And the last thing we're going to do when it comes to most of the editing for the text itself is adding in, not the overlay, oh good, I didn't click that, is mirror, just to give it that same thing that we see for the shape itself right here. So we're actually going to transform this. Let's go to the transform right here. As we can see, we can actually move this if we really want to. So let's move this along to, right now it's actually centered like this, but we're just going to move it a little bit up like that. And then what we're going to try to do, like usually copying and pasting is what I tried doing in here, and a lot of times it really messed up a lot on me, which I find very weird. I tried multiple times to try to copy it and then paste it, and then the text just comes out very weird, which I find very inconvenient. We could try it again real quick to see if we can actually change the text. Oh, okay, it works. I don't know why now it works, but it works. Because sometimes when using certain fonts, or I don't know what, if there's just weird glitches going on, sometimes the program can be a little bit on the Aki side. So I don't know if you know if you catch me when I mean Aki, but Aki as in it's just very, um, sometimes it just works how it should be, and then at other times it's just very unstable, which is so weird at many points. Let's align this to the middle. I think I aligned it to the middle and center. Alright, yeah, so we're going to actually bring it down like this. There we go. As we can see, we got just a cool, normal, regular picture. Something that you can use for a cool wallpaper or something like that, just as an experiment. We're going to click on export now. Hopefully our text is shown up here. Yes, it is. Sometimes when you're going through other options right here, like selection and assets and all that stuff, sometimes your text doesn't even show up, or whatever you have in there sometimes doesn't even show up, which I find very weird. You also can click Retina Display if you really want to do that. I'm going to click on it just to see how it looks when it comes out. You can change it from PNG, JPEG, all that stuff. I'm going to actually have it on JPEG. And you're also going to have it on size. Let's export it. And when it comes up, for me, it's going to pop up with the saving right here. We're just going to do YouTube EX for YouTube example. And let's show it in the folder. And let us view it. See how it looks. And there we are. Pretty cool, pretty easy. Easy as that. And it looks like it came out very well. And one thing I really love about this program is when you export, well, whenever you export and you put it into your camera roll or whatever you have, your PC or anything, it doesn't have any watermark on the image itself when you export it, which is something that I do not like at all on UiDraw, because on UiDraw, when you export the image, on the bottom of the screen you see UiDraw and you actually have to crop it out, which really sucks, and you have to use a different editor just to crop it out, which I really dislike about that. And there's no reason for it to really be there. I know that the developers want to make money on it, and that's fine, but that's what ads are for. And even this website, you don't really see ads on it, so I'm kind of surprised by that to see it. So anyways, though, I hope you guys definitely enjoyed the video. Hopefully this was pretty helpful. Hopefully you guys like this editor as much as I do so far. It's a little bit buggy, but the effects on it are really great, and they're very easy to learn for many beginners that are getting into graphic design. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I just said before, definitely leave a like and subscribe. And have a great one, and appreciate out.